Hey Caitlin, why are we so blinded by advertisements?
What do you mean, Megan?
Well, it seems as though we don't critique what is so pervasive in our daily lives.
Why don't you give me an example?
Well, billboards, subway ads, bus stop ads, washroom ads, watching us do such personal, intimate acts seems like ridiculous, yet we don't question their being there.
It's like pollution of our visual space.
And did you hear about São Paulo, Brazil last year? Banned all outdoor advertisements in a city of 11 million people.
It's amazing. Can you imagine what Toronto would look like, or even NYC without ads? It would seem so wrong, so empty, so dark. It would seem almost unnatural because we're so used to these advertisements everywhere.
Which brings us to the topic of this podcast. I mean, we see all these ads, but really, do we understand their significance in society, in our culture today? They inundate us with images of beauty and power, and we just don't seem to care so much. And I think that that's wrong. I think we should care and understand that, what it's doing to our environment, what it's doing to the way we interact with each other, and the fact that we spend millions of dollars a year on advertising.
I think the problem is that a lot of people don't even think about it or realize it, and they just take it as this is what our daily life is about, and this is where we get our information from, and how we should be in daily life, and how we should be as individuals, and that's a scary thing.
It totally is scary. And so this is what we're trying to do, create activists out of people who live in big cities like Toronto and New York City and London and Beijing, all those places that have advertisements. I mean, 11 million people in São Paulo. I mean, they still have a functioning economy without having these things destroying the way we think about ourselves and we think about society and our culture and everything.
This is not only for just educating people about what's going on, but also empowering the people that are frustrated by it, by making them feel and making ourselves feel like we can make a difference, just being a small individual in this large society.
Exactly. So I'm going to talk about independent media organization called Global Aware. Global Aware is in Kensington Market. They're open pretty much 7 days a week, and they have a few paid members, but mostly they're all volunteers that work there. And they sell all sorts of information for people who want to question, or people who are questioning the way our society is run and how our governments are run. So very political, very environmental. But they also have these things called activist packs, where you can basically take stickers and deface or restructure advertisements. Want to tell us a bit more about this, Caitlin?
Well, these stickers, like, you could go to any store anywhere and just buy blank stickers and write your own messages to move forward this movement. But if you feel like you want something that's already established and has already those messages on them, the Global Aware store is amazing for that.
Yeah, it's really great. They have stickers that are like, take back your mind, reject advertisements in public space, this ad insults our spirit.
And there's so many more. These messages pack a punch and are hard to avoid. The city, government, and large corporations, as we all see as the man, we regard this as vandalism, but it's a form of making people aware and giving people power of the messages made by the few projected to the masses. Media structures our ideas of beauty, wealth, power, and advertisements keep us subservient. Our goal is to combat these messages and create activists out of everyone, so we aren't simply victims of these images and messages. We encourage future activists to buy these stickers at Global Aware or create your own messages and literally stick it to the man and take the power back in your own hands.
That's a great plan.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.